Hey, what's going on, guys? It's King Andy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be introducing the third season of the Clash Cup that starts November 20th. So there are 24 teams competing this season, 16 in Tier 1 and 8 in Tier 2. Before we go over the rosters, let's take a look at the format. So the format will be similar to last season's for the most part. The 16 teams in Tier 1 will be split into 2 groups of 8, so each group will have 8 teams and those 8 teams will play each other once. At the end of the round robin, the top 4 teams in each group will advance to the playoffs. In the playoffs, the first place team from Group A will face the 4th place team from Group B. The second place team from Group A will face the 3rd place team from Group B, and so on. The match format in the round robin is a best of 3 2v2 set, 2 best of 3 1v1 sets, and a 3-player King of the Hill. Scoring is based on points earned. Winning a 2v2 match gives your team 2 points. Winning a 1v1 match gives your team 1 point. So a team can earn 4 points from 2v2, 4 points from 2 1v1 sets, and 3 points from King of the Hill. So a team can earn up to 11 points a week. In the playoffs, the format will be different. In playoffs, we will have a 2v2 best of 3 set, followed by 3 best of 3 1v1 sets, and a King of the Hill. In playoffs, scoring is based on set wins, not points. So the first team to win 3 sets moves on. At the end of the season, the 8th place team of Tier 1 will be replaced by the best non-academy Tier 2 team. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and go over the rosters of the teams who will be competing in the third season of the Clash Cup. So the first team we have in Group A is Undefined. They have a really strong roster with Cool Soul as their captain, and he's joined by Overlord, Adamantium, Breakfast Time, Bigfoot, Biggie Cheese, Clash with Matt, Phase Up, Jedi Ben, Jigsaw, Monkeys, and Royale Dawn. So this team has a lot of competitive experience, and they also have a lot of big name players, such as Monkeys. So I think this team is going to do exceptionally well in Season 3. Next is Blitz eSports, captained by Shadow, and he's joined by Destiny, Harambe, Kyle, Dio, Pedro, Kim Tan, Camedy, Balkeith, Bakir, Pratham, and Hellasty Herc. So Blitz are currently the reigning champions of the Clash Cup, and they claim to have an even stronger roster in Season 3 than they did in Season 2, so we'll see if they'll be able to be back-to-back champions, but they are up against some tough competition in Season 3, so let's see if they'll be able to pull it off. Next we have Team Gladiators, captained by Whiteman, and he's joined by Fitz Cazador, Novo Johnny, Daniel, Tito Fuentes, Jonah, George, Kraken, Eater, German, Paipu, and Andres. So Gladiators are an international team, mostly from Spain, Argentina, Mexico, and Venezuela, and they're a completely new team to the Clash Cup and a new esports team in general. So it'll be interesting to see how they'll perform. I think they can do pretty well, but we'll see. Next, we have the Crown Kings, captained by The Booze, and he's joined by Nabero, Joker, Diego AP, Kata, Velos Tat, Sammy, and Nelson. So the Crown Kings are a brand new esports team. They have some really strong players on their rosters, such as Kata, and half of these players were from eSpartanos last season. eSpartanos didn't have a great season in Season 2, unfortunately, but I think with their new additions and their new captain, I think they have potential, but we'll have to see. Next we have Los Sioux, captained by Willie, and he's joined by Rodo, Rupsy, Jobs, Mitrin, Giovanni Reyes, Jay, Dubak Idachi, Joe Ko YT, Dacker, Franco Master, and Death Buddy. So Los Sioux was created in 2017, and they're a top clan in Spain. And they have some really strong players on their roster, so we'll have to see how they'll compete with the other teams in the Clash Cup. Next we have Team Oso, captained by Trickster, and he's joined by Georgery, Camos Official, Patito Kun, Phaeton, Oscar Vrom, Pedro Goli, Carl Del Val, Kevin, Black Knight, Pierre Co, Exprin, and Chris. So Team Oso is a really strong roster that has been dominating the competitive scene in other leagues, and they have really strong players, and I'm really excited to see how they'll perform in the Clash Cup against the other teams. Next we have Intellectuals, captained by Brian, and he's joined by Angel Ray, King Casper, Pytus Best, Trib, Law Gaming, Dragon Slayer, Bowser, Badsha, Umet, Ella, Rubix, and Dan. So Intellectuals is a brand new team to eSports. Their captain Brian competed in the first bar bracket and decided to make his own team. And he has players such as Bowser who won the first bar bracket. So even though they're new, they can do really well in the Clash Cup. I'm really excited to see how they'll perform. And the last team in Group A is Funny Bones, captained by Iceman, and he's joined by me, King Andy, Ingentic, Cars, Synergy Link, Griffin Sword, Super Chewy, El Tachiba, Hayes, Surgical J, Chillin' Jesus, and Kicks. So for Season 3, Elixirholics and Demonized Dragons merged with Funny Bones, and I'm actually the co-captain of this team, and I'm really excited to work with everyone this season. We're all really strong players, and I'm really excited to show everyone what we're made of. And now let's go over the teams in Group B. So the first team in Group B is Team Ryoth. They are captained by John, and he's joined by Barry, Andrito, I Hate CR, Z Dami, Spark GHG, Z Johnny, Dracaries, Pajanel, Sky Dragon, Tim, and GG Bro. Team Ryoth made playoffs last season, and I think with the addition of their new players, they can make playoffs again this season. And let's see if they'll be able to win this time. The next team we have is Chaos Sorcerers. They are captained by Potty, and he's joined by Stone, Lord Zuzi, King David, King Eric, Tolga, Zohan, Kushter, Ghost, Tavish, MY freaking KE, and Unique Trizel. This is one of the new teams that's competing in Season 3, and they have a lot of solid players. So this team could definitely has the potential to do well, and we'll have to see how they fare against the other teams. Next we have the Epic Slayers, captained by Arceus, and he's joined by Deep, Indian Army, Camlesh, Rage, Hazem Dragon, Devil, Hashtag, Hunter, Mariboro Roos, Ravi, and Manicure. So Arceus was previously a member of Elixirholics last season, but for this season he decided to create his own team comprised of mainly Indian players. So we'll see how this team performs since it's all brand new, but I think they can do well. Next we have Tourney eSports, captained by Singrath, and he's joined by Dexter, Solid Smoke, Nightwing, Knopf, Active, Mehmet, Anonymous, Blitzringer, Joker, Amar, Abdullah, and Hamid. So this is also another new team competing in Season 3. They were established in 2017, and they've been achieving feats in diverse fields and winning over 7 cups across EU and Latin performances. So we'll see if they'll be able to carry their success into the Clash Cup. So expect this team to do great things. The next team we have here is DG Esports. They're captained by Chippy, and he's joined by Nathan, LW, Lipbalm, Ard, Obsidian Warrior, Rajo Trick, OMG Pola, Champ Boy, JJK622, Tutril, Nathan, and E. So this is another new team in Season 3 of the Clash Cup, and they have a lot of strong players, especially Nathan, who's reached 7.8k trophies, so I expect this team to also do well. Next we have MP Esports, captained by McJolks, and he's joined by trainer Angads, Once, Alita, RJ, Fraza, Duzek, David, Sly Guy Sir Person, Ian, and Quills. So MP Esports is a new team. However, they have a lot of solid players such as Fraza, who have a lot of competitive experience. So I think this team can do pretty well despite being new. We'll have to see how they'll fare against the other teams that are in Group B that are also just as strong. We have Akaroshi, captained by Philip, and he's joined by Niklaz, C17, Monkey D, Ben, Rango is God, GG Bro, Trainer Vale, UNM, Carmody, Dr. Argsna, Infaman, and Pixel. So this is a team that joined recently due to a team having to drop out. But this team has some really strong players, and I'm really excited to see how they perform in the cup. And finally, the last team in Group B is Shaheed, captained by Ali, and he's joined by Clan King, Dexter, Samad, Umar, Sohab, Nightwing, Proflight, Grim Reaper, Elite Hunter, and X-Bro. So Shaheed is a brand new team to eSports. However, they have some really strong players that finish top 200 and have more competitive experience than some of the people in the Clash Cup. So I think they have a shot at taking the championship, and I'm really excited to see what they'll bring to the table. So here are the matchups for the first week of the Clash Cup. In Group A, we have Funny Bones versus Undefined. Then we have Los Seahawks versus Blitz League eSports. Then it's Intellectuals versus Team Gladiators. And it's Team Oso versus the Crown Kings. In Group B, we have the Epic Slayers versus Turn Esports. Then we have MP Esports versus Team Ryoth. Then it's DG Esports versus Chaos Sorcerers. And it's Shaheen versus Akko Roshi. And on the right, you can see Tier 2. I will make another video introducing the Tier 2 teams. But I wish all the teams good luck. It's going to be a great season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.